What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be comparing the Siser Easysubli to the Siser EasyColor DTV. With the EasyColor DTV, you don't need sublimation ink. All you need is a regular inkjet printer, which is nice and convenient for people who don't have sublimation ink or don't have a printer they convert it to do sublimation with. I'm making these shirts for my son, again, for his surprise trip to Legoland for his birthday gift. So I want to see how these work, if one's better than the other, see how they feel compared to look, brightness of color, and things like that. All right, let's get to work. Okay, so here I have it printed out on the Siser DTV. I printed it out. I did not mirror it. I have it on the standard Cricut mat, and you can see I'm extra careful, so I taped down. I use painter's tape just to tape down the four corners here. So we're gonna cut it out so that you can see how it lays on the shirt. You want to make sure that you place it on the mat the same way you see in Cricut Design Space. And the settings I'm going to use on this is just your regular Cricut everyday iron-on vinyl is the one I'm going to use for here. So this bottom sheet here is the Siser EasyColor DTV, whatever it's called. And this up here is the ASUP paper. So I'm going to be doing this two different ways. I'm going to use the Siser EasyColor DTV and then the Siser Easysubli. And with the Easysubli, I'm going to show you the way I'm going to do it. So I printed it out backwards on ASUP paper. And then I'm just going to use the regular Easysubli paper that I'm going to cut out. I'm going to cut out the image the regular way with my Cricut and then sublimate the ASUP image onto the Easysubli, if that makes sense. So we're going to compare these two. I just want to see if maybe this one just shows up brighter just because it already prints out brighter, and see how the Easysubli comes up. And see if they compare, see which one I like better based on feel, based on how it just looks initially. I'm making this t-shirt for my son for his birthday. We're gonna surprise him to a trip with Legoland, and he loves Lego, so I'm gonna give him the shirt made with this one, made with the Siser DTV image. But I'm just gonna show you guys how I do this and just see how it goes, I guess. And so here I'm going to start with the Siser DTV. It is a little big. I'm just going to put it down the sides just to make it easier to read. So I used an inkjet printer. I have an HP NV, this 6455E series. And the settings I used for this, for the to do the print to cut on Cricut, I basically just set the paper settings to like a matte, printed it on the best quality, and you don't mirror this image because it's already on a backing paper, so you're just gonna peel it off and put it on your shirt. And then for the settings on Cricut that I just used regular everyday iron-on vinyl setting, and I cut it through twice, which I will show you. So I'm just gonna weed this like any other image you would weed, and carefully just weed out the negative spaces that I don't want. Those out first, and this is actually weeding pretty good. And then I did get the mask to use with these, like the transfer mask or whatever. Actually that's gonna come up there. Okay. Just because like the letter builder, I'm not gonna be able to take that off in one piece. So I got the mask to help transfer it onto the shirt. And I got this image off of Etsy. So it just makes it a little easier to weed the whole image off in one piece. So let's hold this up. Okay. Slow. So far so good. Oh, I forgot that one little part in B. Oops. So far that weeded pretty good. I'm happy with it. And there we go. So that's the backing of it. And quickly, I just wanted to go over the paper. So this is what a blank piece of the Siser DTV paper looks like. And it has two sides. So this is the white side. This is the side you want to print your image on. And then this back side is gray. It's like a gray looking side. So that's the backing paper. So just for comparison, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but here's the front of the paper and this is the back. So you want to make sure you print your image on the white part. And I cut this down, make sure like I cut the edges off here, really close to the edges so that it lines up when I put it on the shirt. And because this printed as like a printed cut, there's a bleed on it, so most of the pattern should get on the letter. So hopefully this works. Okay, so you're gonna see me find the center of my shirt, and then I measured 3 inches down like I would for any other adult shirt, and to line up my design here. I did have to fix a little bit, like that little dot there that's inside the eye. When I laid the design down, it kind of went crooked. Like that didn't want to stay on the mask for some reason, so I took a weeding tool and tried to straighten it out because my finger wasn't working. Now, looking back on me editing this video, this is most likely where, well, this is where I know I messed up while applying this design. So I was like, well, it kept kind of falling off and being crooked on the mask, so I'm just gonna like freehand it on, which fine. And then you see as I tried to apply the mask back over it, it was lifting up and being silly. So I cut the top half off and left the mask on top of the word builder. But as you see, silly me forgot to put it back over the word master. And I just put the butcher paper on and I pressed it like normal with the heating temperature of 310 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 seconds, so with about medium pressure. And for the EasyColor DTV, they said it was a hot peel. And look at that, guys. The word master stuck right onto my butcher paper. And yep, there it is. I was like, what the heck? And it did hit me at that moment that I forgot to put a mask on top of that word. So that would have helped, you know, to keep it on the shirt. So I tried to peel it off of Builder, which was working initially, but then it didn't want to work for the rest of the word. And I just got frustrated and left it where it was. So I was going to try to save this shirt, but because I like was upset and like did a cold peel instead of a hot peel when I peeled it off, that kind of came up, and this part here on the eye came up, and I was gonna try to save it, just print out master and like put it over this, but since I noticed that, I'm just gonna do a whole brand new shirt with this, and hopefully it turns out better. So let's see. All right, so take number 2, reprinted it again. I did freehand it on there because they kept falling off the initial mask. So I just used the backing paper for it, but I used the backing paper as a mask, put the butcher paper on it, and then again, just pressed it like normal. And then here, as I was peeling it off, it looked more promising, but it was still kind of stuck. So yeah, like some of it was peeling off, but then the others were still pretty stuck. So I didn't want to force it. I just left it the way it was, since the cold peel kind of worked for the last one. So we'll see how it works. So today's not my day. I was trying to like get this on here, and it just like completely fell off the mask. So we're probably gonna have to like freehand this one on too. And hopefully I won't forget like the mask like I did with the last one. Alright, so again, this is the EasySubli paper now with the A-sub paper. I did have to just freehand place the EasySubli onto the shirt because it was falling off the mask. And I was doing my best to line up the A-sub paper with the EasySubli just to make sure that it will transfer correctly. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on the EasySubli to the shirt. So I'm just going to press that on at 310 degrees for 15 seconds with medium to firm pressure. Okay, so now you'll see me again line up the A-sub paper. I mean, since I can't see if the design is going to exactly match up, I'm just going to do my best. This is my first time doing this method with like individual letters, not like one whole solid piece of paper. Of course, that would be easier. So here, I'm just going to tape the corners of it down with heat-resistant tape. Put the butcher paper back over it, and then I'm going to press this again for 15 seconds at 310 degrees Fahrenheit with medium to firm pressure. Alright, so I'm going to peel that tape off and see how this turned out. So the word master doesn't look so bad, but as you can start to see, the word builder didn't get completely covered. With the sublimation image, I probably should have rearranged my letters like a little closer maybe, but it also doesn't look bad. But this was just a practice shirt just to see, just for comparison to the EasyColor DTV. So I'm not mad at it. Okay, so surprise, surprise, this is the Siser DTV. So I did a cold pill and it came out great. The instruction said hot pill, so thankfully I waited and just to see, so it came out great. Here's the EasySubli, with the A sub and EasySubli, and I decided to do another version with the EasySubli. I put a black box behind it in Cricut Design Space and printed it out, but this isn't as bright as this one, probably because of the black. But I mean, it looks okay. But between these two, overall, color-wise, it kind of looks, they're both bright. Here's the A sub paper with the Siser Easysubli. Granted, I know this was a practice, but I'm actually not mad at this little mistake here. The colors are vibrant, because this is meant for sublimation, so they are vibrant, kind of matte. Here, I mean, they are vibrant, and this feels like vinyl, like HTV, whereas, you know, the EasySubli kind of feels more like a fabric. Overall, and it's shiny too. It's not like really matte. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like shiny, like HTV, like vinyl. I'm curious to see how this like holds up in the wash, you know, versus like EasySubli. I'm not mad at this, but I think I might just give my son this one since it thankfully turned out great. I like them. I think I'll probably do the DTV with like a solid picture, not like so many intricate like single ones. We'll see. A lot of human error on my part. This was my first time using it. So I'll give it another try. I'll definitely give it another try. If anybody has used these, just please put some suggestions in the comments, or if you have any suggestions on how I could better use this and master using this, I'm open to suggestions and advice. But you know, thanks for watching.